there anybody out there?
The following program may be habit-forming and may contain scenes of a graphic nature. Parental guidance suggested.
Live from the Pickleball Anytime studio, it's the Tin Man Show, sponsored by Pickleball Anytime, the fastest way to make your very own pickleball court on any hard surface. And Itch Be Gone. For those tough-to-scratch places, it's Itch Be Gone. And now, introducing your host, David G., the Tin Man.
I hear Scuffy Frank's capitalizing on my misfortunes as usual. In his nice, calm demeanor. You know, disrespecting Dina, the family. This meek man who I realize what his ultimate goal is, just getting the family to watch his ass. And his demeanor, how calm he is. Oh, Trixie, make me a taco. And how I screwed up with him. All right, here we go. Here we go. As you can see, I'm by myself. Andrea, she thought she'd take the night off already. It's all good. Anyway, I had the best day at the beach, doing my favorite thing, G-String Radio. A lot of you guys were with me. Everything was rolling beautifully. Man, I was happy. The night before, I spoke to Andrea on the phone. What are you doing tomorrow? You want to come to the beach? She agreed. We got in the car, we spoke. It was like nothing ever happened, and it was like, let's just move forward. That's the way I like to roll right there. Let's just move forward. You know what I mean? Let's move forward. Forget about all the nothingness that happened and was said. Let's just move forward. So there we were, like old times at the beach, G-String Radio, everything rolling beautifully. The clouds started to come in. And then the phone call came in. Okay? Okay, so everybody knows who Charlie is, okay? Admittedly, by Charlie, he is the ultimate troll, okay? He thrives on attention. He thrives on attention. Just put that in your back pocket for a minute, okay? He hit us with all the usual bullshit right off the bat. I like Andrea. I like Andrea. I like Andrea. Can you hear me? There's a problem with the equipment. Can you hear me? There's a problem with the equipment. The usual. Then he asked me a question that I thought was a little odd. Okay? When was the last time I used the N-word? Not so much on the stream, but with people. Now, red flag number one. Okay? Now he's asked me that question 50 times. Okay? What's the purpose of that question? You know you can't say that word on YouTube. Am I correct? So I said, hey, Charlie, what else you got? We've already heard that question 5 times. Then he goes into his little bombshell. Okay? He wants to, how should I say it without getting thrown off the air? Take himself out. Okay? Now let me just tell you about this subject, okay? First of all, you all know about my Aunt B. Reason why I'm in Florida. She's living this nightmare, okay? It's not the people that take their life, okay? It's the people that get left behind that suffer the most, okay? So nobody is more sympathetic to this subject than I am, okay? I'm living it. Okay, I've gone to meetings with her where she couldn't even speak. I had to speak. You know, you sit in a circle. There's, you know, support group meetings I've gone to with other women that have experienced this. And, you know, it's terrible. It really is terrible. And it's a sore subject for a lot of people. I know personally a couple of people on here already that lost family members to this issue. Okay? I know that. So with that said, okay, coming from Charlie, in my mind, okay, now, okay, I am new to this game. Okay, there's a few things that I do know that you can't say. The N-word, and you can't play with guns. I mean, that's what I learned so far. Don't ever say the N-word. Don't play with guns. Now, here he is, okay? This is the part that kills me the most. If he was really having an issue, could have reached out to me off stream. Okay? Like he does. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I've had conversations with Charlie off stream. He has my number. I don't have his, so he'll call me periodically and wonder if anybody asked about him or if anybody's asking about him or, you know, to see if he's making a dent anywhere or if anybody cares that he's even part of this. See if he's getting any attention. Now, when he called the other day after being gone a week, I said, hey, where you been? People been asking for you. He got so excited about that, and I get it. You know, you guys are all celebrities here. You know, if you only knew how many people off stream ask about the people in the chat. I tell you this all the time. Do I know this one? Do I know that one? Do I know this one? Do I know that one? Okay, so I say that you guys are pretty popular on your own. You know, to the point where you even asked me if Harry asked about him. Does your son ever ask about me? I'm like, no, he doesn't. Should he? Now I ask you guys, with a seasoned troll, okay, seasoned, admittedly, goes on every channel, has been doing this for years. I've been doing this for 5 minutes. Knowing that he could get this channel shut down. Bring up that subject and put me in that situation. Now, admittedly, I had a couple of beers. I wasn't thinking clearly. It was Charlie. Now, I said some things which in reality are true. I don't want to repeat it. I don't want to offend anybody. Now, the part about, picking up more views and stuff, that was just off color. I get it. Believe me. I didn't mean to say that. It just came out because it was like, to me, this was a joke and I was just playing along with him. I don't know if he was trying to make Andrea, love him more or whatever. Andrea. His whole shtick with Andrea. But to be a seasoned troll and dealing with a newbie, I'm not stuff weedhead Frank, who knows all the ins and outs of YouTube or the skank, okay? To bring that into a beautiful day at the beach, when just those mere words can get me shut down, okay? Now again, if he was serious, and I thought he was serious, I would have said, listen, call me off the air and we'll talk about this, bro. I don't want to see anything happen to you. I mean, you are family, really. I mean, to me, he became part of the family. I know he was a troll at first, and, we dealt with it, but we kind of changed him around. He became a good guy in a weird way, He actually told me he was a fan of mine. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, I'm a fan of the show, Tan Man. I'm actually a fan of yours now. It's like, wow, it's great. I love it. But to do something like that, knowing that subject alone, let's forget about the banning and what could have happened, okay? There's enough people on here, including my Aunt B, and I could name 3 people off the top of my head that have experienced this scenario. Just a mere mention of that subject on a beautiful Sunday afternoon on the beach triggers everybody. Just triggers them. Just triggers them. Now, in my mind, and I'm going to tell you this, Charlie called me after the show. I got him, okay, Andrea left, she wasn't happy. I mean, everything just changed. This is all going on while we're trying to get out of the rain and the lightning and the storm. And then, run into the car. I didn't see the chat. They're like, Tan Man, delete this, start a new stream, get rid of what you just said, do what you got to do, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what the fuck? What am I reading here? I don't even know what I'm looking at. They're all warning me. So what did I do? I listened to my people. They're looking out for me. Goodbye. Delete. Stream never happened. Sad, because it was I really thought it was a good stream. I was enjoying the music and Andrea and shit. I really enjoyed what was going on here. And it just all went to shit, man. So he called me after the stream. I got home. Andrea went home. I came home. I was just freaking miserable and pissed after all the good that just took place. Getting her back made me feel so good, because I got to be honest with you, I was having a rough time and I missed her. And just being next to her made me feel good again. Just telling you, it's true. Sisterly, lover, whatever our relationship is, her being in her presence made me feel good. Okay? That's the way she is. That's who she is. So he calls, and I ass blasted him. I told him, you know what, bro? You did take yourself out. You did take yourself out, Charlie. Why would you do that to me? Why the fuck would you do that to me? When you know, as a seasoned veteran of IRL, that shit would get me banned. All it takes is a couple of these viewers to hit the button and complain, and dude, I'm done. And the family's done. You're not just taking me out. You're taking out the whole family. And now you just took yourself out. So you could find somebody else to troll. Go on your merry troll freaking way, being sued by this one, that one, this one, that one. What are you, man? Get your own show. What's wrong with you? Who does this? Who is a professional troll anyway? You know? He talks about his wife and his daughter. There's humor in everything. The Holocaust. His wife's death. I don't even know if that shit's real. I really don't. I don't believe a word anymore. There's so many people on here that are full of shit. Okay? People that look you in the eyes, come off and stab you in the back, Scuff Frank. I begged him not to go to Cowboy. And he was the only one there, helping him turn his microphone on. I begged him. And now I should kiss his... Should kiss his ass. Because of Trixie. Trixie's so nice. All my audience is going over there to hear what Scuff Frank has to fucking say. About my people. Or what goes on this show. Don't you know I do a wrap-up show about you? You're full of shit, Frank. You're a little prick. That's what you are, buddy. You are a bitch. Who calls somebody a bitch? I do. I call your ass out. And yeah, I get excited because I'm passionate about what I'm doing here. You're just a little feeble burger fucking king with your little hat on, pretending like you're a victim. When you're not a victim, bro. You're not a victim at all. You just have a different approach to what you're doing. The feeble approach. It's a feeble fucking approach. I've seen your type before. Oh, did Tan Man say that? How many times has this prick called my show and said shit to me that was so off color it's not even funny? Oh, he can't take the hair plug jokes. What, I told him sucking on a joint's like sucking on his father's penis? Couldn't handle that? What are you telling me smoking a cigarette is like sucking on my mother's dicks? What's the matter, Frank? You sucking on your daddy's cock? Yeah, bitch. Go back to your fucking cowboy hat, you moron. You're a fucking moron. I begged you not to go there. You were the first one there. First day cowboy, all I saw was your name all over his chat. Do I look mad? I am. But I'll get over it. You know what, Frank? You're not fucking welcome here anymore. Charlie, you're done. Now let's move on. Okay? Let's move on. We got some other issues, okay? From what I understand, it wasn't Goo Barrymore who hit the button on us, although I can't kind of understand that. I mean, if she was having a problem with me and we spoke, and she sounds like such a wonderful person, and her and I really connected. We really did. Okay? But why would she try to get me shut down? For a conversation that she came in at the end. You know what I'm saying? She came in at the end of the conversation and she's going to shut down the whole family? Was that the goal? To shut down the family? Because she came in a conversation at the end that triggered her. But according to her, she never did it. And you know what? I had a good conversation with her. I don't want to lose her. I really don't. I don't want to lose her. So I just don't. Okay, guys? I don't. She has looked out for me. just like a lot of you have. She's out there. She's watching other people. She's hearing what's being said. She had this situation happen in her life, okay? It's happened to her. I'm sympathetic to that. It was a momentary lapse of reason, okay? I know we started out rocky and she said some horrible things about me, but I said some things about her too. But then we came together and she became part of the family, and I really I came to really love the girl. And then I spoke to her on the phone, and she's got such a beautiful voice, and she was really upset about the whole scenario. This, that, and the other thing. Now I have people coming at me, and they're telling me that, Charlie and the cowboy set this whole thing up. It was a setup, okay? It was like a trifecta of setups. Talk about a double dick down. You got the cowboy and Charlie in cahoots, but Charlie will swear he doesn't talk to the guy, right? You got Scuffy Frank and his fake bullshit. Look, Trixie, I'm sorry. I like you. But you know what? All you do is you enable this guy. That's what you are. You're an enabler. You're a nice girl enabler. For him to be able to talk his shit. You know what, Frank? Stick to playing guitar and getting weed smoke on the guitar. Blow the weed on the guitar, okay? Stick to it. Forget about me and my family over here. We don't need this. We don't need your wrap-up show. And what's it for anyway? To get you more views? I mean, what is it for, Frank? Let's be honest. I mean, because you love me and I'm such a superstar. I'm a superstar, right? I got 40 people, 30 people, 20 people. I'm nobody. I'm freaking nobody, man. I admit it. I'm admittedly nobody. Okay? Admittedly. And I don't give a fuck. It's like we turned this into a family atmosphere with no trolls. You're Tad Red. Do you drink beer out of a straw? You know what, Frank? You got a face for radio, brother. You really, I used to say I had a face for radio. You, my boy, have a face for fucking radio. Go on a radio. Can't take you seriously on your live stream. I just can't. I just can't, bro. Can't take you seriously. Now, I know Stinkbug is over there, and she loves the guy, and he's sick, and he's this, and he's that, and Tan Man, he's this, he's that. Stink, you know what? I gave him a chance, and he stabbed me right in the motherfucking back. The whole cowboy thing, I'm never going to forget that. He breathed life into that little prick, that little hat. Tan Man has some new people that are going to be live streaming with him in Delray on Saturday night. Why don't you go over there, Hat, and fuck with them? You think I don't fucking hear everything that goes on in this shit? Bro, I got people everywhere now that love me. Every fucking where. Do I go looking for it? No. Do I hear about it? Yes. Which brings us to our next point. Let's say hello to TK fucking Pines. Remember that name? Remember TK Pines if you're watching? Probably not, because the skank's on and you're up her ass. We know where you are, TK fucking Pines. Remember I showed you a picture of the guy in the fucking woods with the good body and the beard and the fucking Unabomber bullshit? Let me tell you something about him. Okay? I had a friend in New York, and TK was TK Pines, the Unabomber, was looking for a woman. A woman to be in the woods with. Okay? So what do? I happen to know a woman in New York who was looking for a guy. And I tried to hook him up. I had his number. I tried to hook him up. And I shared their numbers with each other. I said, I called her. I said, hey, you want to meet somebody? I sent her his picture. Not the one with the beard where he looks like a fucking lumberjack and shit. Okay? The one where he was all jacked up. Looking like he just lifted a tree out of the fucking stump. Now, I don't know what happened after that. You know why? Because I never heard from him again. And I never heard from her again. So I'm saying, I was like, hey, maybe these two hooked up. So, whatever, right? So, as far as being TK Pines, from all I know from people, and I've inquired, anybody know what happened to TK fucking Pines? Or whatever the fuck his name is. Oh, he's all over the Skank Queen's chat. He's still falling for that clown fucking show. Like he's getting a piece of ass in Maine. Better bring your wallet, douchebag. We all know that. Ain't gonna be no McDonald's there. Turns out I get a call. Hey, guess who fucking reported you? TK Pines. TK fucking Pines? Reported me? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, he was in the chat. He said, hey, I reported you. It wasn't Goo. It was TK Pines. So now you bring the Skank Queen into the occasion. You got the cowboy and the moron fucking Charlie scheming this whole shit. And then you got TK Pines pushing a button from Skank Queen, a troll from over there. Holy shit. It's like a triangle of shit, man. This is all fucked up. Now I know I screwed up. Okay? Should have knew the rules. I should have read the YouTube manual. Okay? Should have read the manual. I didn't. All I do is hit the button. I hit the button and I go. The funny part about the TK Pine scenario is, right after this whole thing happens, I get in my car. And who texts me? The girl that I try to hook him up with. Who I haven't spoken to since I tried to hook him up about 6 months ago. So, he hits the button. Now she's texting me. What the fuck? Some weird shit, right? Try being me for a day. I'm sorry, I don't mean to come off like this. But we definitely have to cut ties with some people. We do. You know? It is what it is. I'm not going to tell you what to do, as always. You guys, you do what you got to do. There are so many people that are addicted to this format that it's scary. Okay? Fucking scary. You know, it's one thing to be part of this family, and when we're on, we're on. When I'm not on, I'm not on. I'm doing other shit. But these people, this is what they live for now. And I'm sure a lot of you people on here could probably feel the same way. All of a sudden, this format has become an addiction. A freaking addiction. You get to throw your 2 cents in. I mean, shit, I was just watching a movie. Look, I'm glad you guys are here with me. I'm not going to tell you who to watch, who not to watch, okay? I'm just not. I know this is kind of a... You know, there are people out there... See, I'm in front of the camera, right? And there are people that are in the IRL world that are pulling the strings on all of this with their comments, and they're trying to, you know, just pull everybody's strings, man. Point the conversation in that direction, you know, just like what happened today at the beach. Everything was going great. Then this moron calls in and he wants to change the vibe in the whole conversation. So he throws this nothingness into the mix, where there are real people that are traumatized by this subject. You know? I mean, why tell us anyway? I mean, at the end, shouldn't you call 911 or something? I mean, Andrea and I, are we psychologists? I mean, who are we really to deal with this subject? I mean, what were we going to do? Tell them to get help? I mean, don't do it. We love you. I mean, what's the whole point? I mean, who are we? Look, guys, you got to understand something. Just because I'm the one sitting here, you guys are just as much as celebrities as I am. Matthew Nichols, you're a freaking celebrity. Lucille Balls, you're a celebrity. You're just not on this side of the camera. There's nothing special about me that's not special about you guys. Celebrities aren't really celebrities. They're just people with hair and makeup in front of the camera being directed with lines. I've been around many of them. Like I said, Tom Cruise hires actors that are midgets to make him look like they're the same size as him. Guys got to understand that. You want to worship people? Worship doctors and nurses and teachers. Not fucking lawyers. I mean, actors. I'm afraid to answer the phone right now. It's a private number. I'm going to have to block all these private numbers. You're not going to get through to me anymore unless I know who you are, because I'm not talking to Charlie. He's done. He thinks this is a joke. There's no joke here. He fucked up pretty good. He really did. If he was thinking about offing himself, he offed himself from this show. Now, you can always go to Scuffy Frank, his best friend. They hate each other anyway. They can bond over me now. And they can prepare their YouTube revenge, let's call it, on the Tan Man, who doesn't really know shit about Shinola, about this format. All he knows, hit the button, let it rip. Hit the button, let it rip. That's what I do. These guys are strategizing. Watch hours. Hashtags. All I want to do is see my family here so we can hang out. The monetization part of this, maybe someday. Not today. Okay? So in the end, it's just us hanging. The family getting together. Now I got Andrea back. Let me tell you something. Having her back makes me so happy. Having Lone Tard here makes me so happy that she got her t-shirt. Yeah, she got her shirt. Her Black Sabbath shirt. That makes me happy. Makes me happy that she's happy. You know, I saw what Goo had written, that shit, she was comparing me to the Skank Queen. Now, I know she didn't mean that. It was just a momentary lapse of reason. I get that. Okay? I get it. It happens. Look at me. I pop off and then I apologize. I do. You know? I even apologized to Scuffy Frank today. You know? When I first started the show today, my first thing, I apologized to him. But you know what? What the fuck am I apologizing for? The guy stabbed me in the back. Dina's like, why are you apologizing to all these fucking lowlifes? They're just fucking with you. What are you doing, Dave? The fuck are you doing? Alright, so we won't apologize anymore. You know? You know, I don't like to have negative energy, but, you know, you got a guy like Scuff Frank who comes at you with this tone of like, you know, it's just, it's his tone that he tries to suck you in, and everything he's saying must be real because he's got that tone, while he's twisting one up and his brain cells are getting fucking diminished by the minute. His brain cells are getting diminished by the minute. Okay? But don't worry. Trixie's making them tacos. Trixie pulls my strings. She tunes my guitar. Oh, I don't want to get weed smoke on the Les Paul. He's got them all fooled. He's got them all fooled. He don't got me fooled. You know, oh, he's promoting your channel, Tan Man. To who? My own people? My own people? Who the fuck is he promoting my channel to? Himself? He does a wrap-up show every Sunday about your hair. What the fuck is that? Or what color I wore? What are you, a moron? I don't even know what fucking color I wore, you idiot. What's wrong with you? That's content? Holy shit. I'm just a new boy. Just a new boy in this town, bro. You know, this is like a board game to some people. It's a game. That's the beauty of it. It's a game. Let's play with people. Let's fuck with their heads. Let's go on Tan Man shit and fill his head with this shit. Go on this one stream and carry it over. I've become the talk of the small circle of ours, LIR world, IRL world. You know, I really don't even know how that happened. You know, I got thrown into this. You know, somebody said to me today, listen, you know what, if you didn't meet the skank, you wouldn't be sitting here right now. No shit, I'd be playing pickleball. It's like a board game to people. They're having fun at other people's expenses. This is IRL, but to you guys at home, it's a puppet show. It's a fucking puppet show. You know. You know, the one thing that happened to me today that just gave me chills, okay? Fucking chills. Was my son's phone call before I went to the beach. I called him, see how he was doing. You know, he's in LBI or something in Jersey Shore with his friends. And this gave me motivation right here. More motivation than any number on this screen can ever give me. When your son, my 23-year-old son, who's going to be 24, July 18th, let's be ready for that, Harry's birthday celebration here, says to me, Dad, I just want you to know, you got so many fans in New Jersey. All my friends are watching you. Really, boy? Dude, they love you. My friends fucking love you. And next thing you know, you hear them yelling in the background, Damn it! Oh, you know what that made me feel like? It was worth all the money in the world. If you guys have kids, I'm 62 years old. Okay? I'm 40 years older than my son. And his friends think I'm great. And they love me. As a father, to have that, to have your son be proud of you because his friends think you're cool and they watch you and they love you, there's no better feeling. No number on this board can be better than what just happened to me today. Okay? With him saying that to me. Because it was him that made me do this anyway. He saw me on the other show. He said, Dad, you're the ultimate heel. You're the ultimate heel, Dad. The trolls love you. I'm like, really, boy? He's like, Dad, you know wrestling. You got your good guys and you got your bad guys. Thing about you is you really are a good guy, but you're a bad guy now. So, like, you were able to take on the bad guy persona. Problem is, I moved past that already, and you guys realize, so after 3 months, I haven't changed. I'm still the same person. You know, it's not a fake voice. Nothing fake about my hair or how I come across and my stories. Everything, 90% of what I tell you, I could back it up either with photos or somebody else calling in. You know, I've always helped people. I told you that from day one. That was my main thing. You know, I never knew I was doing this. I didn't know. Maybe this is my calling. I spoke about that today with somebody. They're like, dude, maybe this is your calling, you know. You, in the big picture, you know, you could help people. You know, what happened to you today, you're right. You went down the wrong road because it was with somebody who's a moron and he was just fucking with you. But if there's any way that you could talk to people about that scenario because you're dealing with it every day with your Aunt B, and how you take her for coffee every morning to make sure she's okay and she's not crying. And you're always checking on her. And get her out of the house when she's in that state of mind. Take her mind off it. Keep her moving. That's all you can really do, people. So anyway, that whole exchange with my son today, it was the best thing that, you know, it was just amazing for me personally, you know, to know that his friends, they were 23 and they're like, dude, we're watching you. We love you. Like, really? That's fucking great, boy. And I felt good for him because it was like, for him, it's his father's cool. His father is a superstar in their minds. That makes him cool. And whatever works for him, works for me. You know, when Harry was younger, all his friends gravitated to me. I was the coach. I coached everything for him, my daughter. I tell you these stories. But on the side, I'd have the bigger kids. And I'd pull them to the side. I said, listen, nothing happens to Harry. Nothing. Nobody's going to fuck with him. Nobody's going to mess with him. You got to look out for him for me. I'm asking you. No problem, coach. I got him. My son never had a fight in high school, middle school, any school. I don't even think he knew it, but behind the scenes, I was the one pulling the strings, making sure that nothing ever happened to him. Nothing. I had some I'm talking about guys on the football team. You know, they all called me coach. They were on my basketball team. I'm like, listen, do me a favor, man. Keep an eye on him for me. You know, just make sure nothing happens to him. You know how kids can be cruel. You know, Harry wasn't the tallest kid. He was a little heavy. He grew into himself. He used to cry to me, Daddy, why am I so short? I'd be like, listen, boy. The Lord didn't give you big feet if you weren't going to be tall. Hang in there. Now he's one of the tallest kids out of all his friends. You know? Everything I pretty much said to him, I was right on the money with. But I made sure he was protected. And you know what? It's great because I have people in this chat, family, that I consider family, and I really do. If this stream ended tomorrow, we're still going to have the Discord. Let's say they shut me down. We still have the Discord. We still going to be in there. Okay? Let's say I do the wrong thing. I mean, I never know what's the wrong thing anymore. I can screw up at any moment here. You know, it's shit. When I got in the car today after the rain and the fucking thunder and running with all this shit, and you saw Andrea carrying whatever. That's what I love about Andrea, too. She's great to go to the beach with. She wants to carry everything herself. Just like I'm like, oh, no, let me take that, let me take that, let me take that. No. She wants to take everything. Why? Calorie burn. She's always looking to burn calories. I'm like, shit, let me carry the cool or something. Nope, I got it. I need the calorie burn. Really? Okay. Not that I didn't have my hands full, because I did. But she really is wonderful, and I was so happy, so I had the call from Harry, then I met her. We didn't even get into the bullshit. We just looked at each other, gave each other a hug, and said, let's move forward. And we just, like, nothing happened. So that was really a good thing to do. It was like, let's not go backwards. You know, whatever she's doing, whatever's going on in her life, when I'm not around or the stream is not on, and she loves to stream. She really loves the family as much as I do. And that's another beautiful thing about Andrea. Listen, you know how hard it is to find people that want to be in front of this camera? I mean, I don't enjoy going out as a 62-year-old man with a selfie stick in my hand, sticking the camera in people's faces for your entertainment. I just don't. You know? If I'm ever going to meet a woman, it's not going to be with this stick in my hand. Most of the people like, shit, get that out of my face. I don't want to be on camera. And I don't blame them. Shit, I don't even want to be on camera. So, you know, like the last 2 nights I went out with my friends and I said, fuck it, I ain't bringing a stream. I hate to say it, but why? Well, for what? There's other people to watch. Guys are so addicted to this shit. You know, it is what it is. It's an addiction. Well, then addict yourself. You know what I'm saying? If this is the only thing you guys have in your life, go for it. Go watch these other people, if that's entertaining. If Scuffy Frank's entertaining to you. Now, I know a lot of you people smoke weed. I do. I know that, okay? It's not that I even have it in for him that he's smoking weed. It's that he's doing it on camera and he's glorifying it. And it's nonstop. How can you take somebody seriously who's stoned all day? Who collects buttons? And maybe he has a reason for smoking. Maybe he's sick. If I had to guess, he's fucking sick. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Look, I'm really sorry, guys. I don't mean to do this. This was a really fucked up day for me. It turned out to be a great day at the beach. Perfect weather. With my best friend again. Happy. And then it just turned to shit. Really did. And then, you know, we're all on Discord. I'm trying to backtrack everything. People are saying shit about me that I fucked up. You fucked up. Then other people are saying he didn't fuck up. Like, you know, I spent the rest of the day on Discord while I'm watching the Mets lose. That made me even more pissed off. They lost to the Yankees today. You know, I got home about 1 o'clock last night. was all excited. Had a good night. Had fun. And then I went on YouTube on my phone. And I was just scrolling, you know, whatever. And I saw there was this couple. Forgot their name. They were live. I said, oh shit, there's somebody new that's live. I wasn't subscribed to them. Maybe I picked them up because of the algorithms, as they say. And I hit the button. And they had 100 people watching them. And it was just a couple. They weren't anything special to look at. They seemed like really nice people. And they're talking about this new gimbal that they bought for their live stream, this Steadicam piece that makes the camera steady when they walk around. They had 100 people watching them. It's like, wow. Shit, I'm lucky if I get 30, 40. These people have 100 people. And I'm watching this, I'm like, they're not even doing anything. They're just nice people. And the people in their chat were saying all good things. It was all nice. And you know, I went in the chat. I said, I'm really enjoying your stream. You seem like such great people. And then I got welcomed. Welcome, Tan Man. They don't know Tan Man from Brown Man. Not like they knew who I was from my live stream or anything. I was just, that's how I come up. Tan Man on the, you know, on the YouTube. And they were really nice people. I mean, that's the kind of shit you should be watching. They were just really loving, nice people. Not this scam bullshit. Not this pot-smoking fucking moron. Not this guy with a cowboy hat who's sitting, get this, sitting in a fucking high chair. I forgot to mention that. When I brought him the stream, he had a high chair that he sat in. Fucking high chair. You know. Made his face look bigger. Made him scarier. Everybody's scared of this guy. He puts his face right up to the camera and says the words that scare you. He's like a human horror movie. And if you don't tune into him, he's going to come to your state, right to your door, because he can pinpoint where you live. He's going to bring his little fucking high chair right to your house and terrorize you with his cowboy hat and his eyes that spin around in his fucking head. Can't turn away from that shit, huh? Cali Girl? It's like double agents. We're going to talk about this in a minute. I need a fucking smoke. Okay? I'm fucking losing it. Just give me 2 seconds. We're going to talk about Cali Girl and Stuff Frank and the cowboy. Okay? I need to address this because it makes me sick. You know, I got into this at first to have a voice for the voiceless against the skank who got me started. And all the people that you disrespected and left a lasting impression on them. I know a lot of them are here. Matthew Nichols, Dina, Barry, the list goes on and on. Jen, okay? All for monetization, all right? And then it changed. I mean, we became, you know, we got rid of her. You know, Harry used to tell me, Dad, until you stop talking about her, I'm not watching your show anymore. So we filtered it out. I said, Harry, we got to talk about her a little bit because these people came from there. You know, it came from there. So we have to talk about this. You know, it's a therapy thing for all these people, really. And I understand that. But there's so many people that smile in your face and then stab you in the back. When it comes to this, you don't know who to trust anymore. You really don't. It's sad. This is how life is, real life. And you're dealing with this on a big scale here. You know, I deal with a lot of people now. I really do. People have my number, they text me, they reach out to me, they show me what's going on. Like Cali Girl. I mean, this chick calls me like every day. I don't know if her boyfriend knows it.
McDonald's, hamburger emoji, French fries emoji, sent $5.
Hello. Here you go. Thank you for that wonderful donation and that McDonald's commercial. Maybe you can get them to sponsor me. That would be great. That was Charlie calling. I don't think he heard me. I'm not going to repeat this, Charlie. You can rewind it later. But you pretty much offed yourself from this show. From now on, no more private numbers are coming through to this show. If you are going to call this fucking show, you're going to show yourself. You're going to show yourself. Scuffy douchebag? I'm sure he's never going to call again anyway. But if he does, he's going to have to call with his own little number. You get no more attention here. After tonight, he doesn't exist to me. Charlie, next. You could go scheme with the hat. Go sit in his high chair.
Eyes emoji, sent $5.
I want to give you an idea of what kind of shit I get in my inbox. Now, our friend who I love, Stinkbug, went to visit the cowboy and became friendly with the cowboy. Okay? I begged her not to, but just couldn't resist. It's like telling a kid not to eat a piece of chocolate. What are you going to do? You're going to turn your back, they're going to eat the chocolate. Who am I to tell anybody what to do? I wasn't saying it for myself. I was actually warning them for their own self. Okay? Here you go, folks. I'm going to show you something. And then you can run over there and have them do this to you so you can be scared at night when you sleep. But just remember this. He's sitting in a fucking high chair and he takes his teeth out after every show. The whole grill. Okay? He's about 100 pounds soaking wet. And he's probably wearing contact lenses, if I had to guess. I saw pictures of Al Miller when he was a kid. You wouldn't spit on him. And now he's this scary monster man that has everybody scared. Everybody's scared of Al Miller. I can't believe Charlie's still in my chat when I got fucking wrenches here. Am I dreaming or what, Dina? He's done. What did I do? What did I do? You know what you fucking did. What did you do? You tried to get me tossed off of YouTube, my boy, and it didn't work. Because I got people that know people. They're too quick for you. It's time to troll somebody else, my brother, because you're done here. Unless you want to show your shoe polish fucking hairdo, you're not welcome here anymore. All the people that missed you, that asked for you, well, now they're really going to miss you and ask for you. Because that was the troll move of the year. Troll move of the year, bro. Of somebody who's new in the game. You knew what you were doing. You triggered a lot of my audience. A lot of really good people that actually have this kind of trauma. For your own self-jerk-off gratification. You probably had baby oil in your fucking hand, if I had to guess, while you were doing this little shenanigans with me. Troll move of the year. Scuff Frankie's got you beat, bro. He's got you beat.
Bet emoji, sent $5.
Keep fucking snoring. Keep sending the $5 for my son. He loves it. You can snore all night. You're not going to stop this train. You know, it's funny, I like the fart sounds better. Okay, anyway, I'm going to show you something right now that's going to make you sick. Here's my girl Stinkbug. And it's public knowledge this, so I'm not like doxing anybody or shit. You can find this probably anywhere. Shit, it was sent to me. So anybody can find this. So I guess I'm not really doing anything to, ruin somebody's trust or confidence, but let me show you what you have to look forward to.
How's that for OG non-10? You bouncing your fucking ugly fat ass right the fuck out of my room for being a cunt. Oh, gosh, did I say that? I sure did. You bring that cunt fucking attitude. How's that for OG non-10? You bouncing your fucking ugly fat ass right the fuck out of my room for being a cunt. Oh, gosh, did I say that? I sure did. You bring that cunt fucking attitude. How's that for OG non-10? You bouncing your fucking ugly fat ass right the fuck out of my room for being a cunt. Oh, gosh, did I say that? I sure did. You bring that cunt fuck. Oh, good morning. You know what? For Stinky, this is the end of your asshole here. Yeah. The end. Cunt fuck. Oh, good morning. You know what? For Stinky, this is the end of your asshole here. Yeah. The end. Cunt
Anonymous
fuck.
sent $5.
Oh, good morning.
There you go, Anonymous. Go fuck with somebody else's show. Your shit's played, whoever you are. You're played out. Okay, so the guy who was just saying that to somebody who I think highly of, who I asked not to go over there, okay, no matter what she was doing, Now, just that face that you see real close to the camera is in a high chair, okay? People can't sleep at night. Now, let's get to Cali Girl, okay? Yeah. Remember her? I get voice messages from her every day. I don't even trust her to answer the phone anymore. I think I'm being recorded. Like, she is so locked in with this fucking moron. Because of why? She's afraid. Why? She tells me, I'm afraid of him. I'm afraid of him, Tan Man. He's going to wheel his high chair to California, and he's going to do something to me, Tan Man. In his high chair. His fucking high chair? I mean, he's got, his face has scared everybody that I've sent there to having to watch him. She's afraid if she doesn't tune into him, he's going to come after her. So now in her mind, she's got to call him honey. Is Cali calling this idiot honey, baby, sweetie? Imagine that. Don't tell me you sent him the mustache in the mail also to glue on his fucking face. I don't even think the mustache is real. Now, I know I'm not supposed to even be mentioning this guy, but if you sick motherfuckers want to go over there and play cowboy games and get called the C word and have his double dick down in your mouth, then go for it. If that's entertainment to you fucking wackos, go for it. I know entertainment for you with the skank queen sending her fucking money while she's abusing the mentally ill and the old and the elderly. You got off on that shit. Admit it. Admit it to yourself. You're going to have to look in the fucking mirror. All of you. Not me. You. You got off on that shit. It's an addiction. You got off on it. Not only that, but you sent it money. Until she, and the ones that didn't send her money, she said, hey, these people are IRL freeloaders and I don't need you anymore. Why get trolled by people who aren't paying me to troll me? In a weird way, I don't blame her. If she had only 5 people over there that were just donating, to her it's a business. To me it's a family. It's 2 different scenarios. To her it's a business. To me it's a family. To her it's IRL because she just turns the camera on and puts her makeup on and whatever she does in front of the camera from the minute she starts till she's crying in the car getting ready to plug in her vibrator at the end of the night. Let's be honest. Until the wallet of her dreams shows up. But you have Cali Girl, who needs attention so bad that she's calling Cowboy honey baby. Sick shit. Hey, Dina.
Hi, Tan Man. How are you?
I'm good. What's up? Can you hear me?
Oh, I can't hear you. No.
All right, well, it's your dime. You called, you speak.
Oh, okay. I wanted to know what happened to Stinkbug.
Well, you know, Stinkbug smokes pot. We all know
Yeah.
that. She smokes pot, and so does Scuffy Frank. Maybe he's sending her weed in the mail, for all I know. For some
Well,
reason...
I've noticed she's not on stream a lot. Is she now with his stream?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or show, whatever?
Yeah, she watches us over there so they could comment on us.
So is she not on Ahmad anymore?
Where?
Oh, so she doesn't. I haven't seen her lately.
Well, she's either with him or with Cowboy. You know, somebody's scaring her ass.
Wow, I never thought she would turn dark and go on Cowboy's show and not come on ours. That's weird.
Some people love horror
Never would have
movies.
saw that coming.
You know what? Some people like to have horror movies in their life. They can't sleep at night. They don't want to sleep at night. They want to see his face in their fucking sleep.
Yeah, I mean, going over to the dark side with him even more so than Frank. I mean, he's a psycho. I mean, I can't believe wow, that's horrible that she did that. I find it hard to believe, but I don't see her anymore. Sorry to hear that. And I don't know what the deal is with Cali Girl. I used to get along with her. And then, I don't understand her fascination with Cowboy.
Well, now she has to be with him and call him honey baby because she's afraid. she's afraid
He's
of
all the
his,
way in California.
She's afraid of his fucking high chair.
I don't get that either.
She's
he's
afraid
gross.
of a high chair. Look, she doesn't see. She doesn't see the Muppets.
And I would puke.
She don't see the Muppets on the back of the high chair.
Oh, he took the Muppets off of the high chair? Wow. All right, Dan, man. I'll be in touch with you. I'll see you Friday. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Have a good night.
You too. I trust Dina. She goes in these other chat rooms and shit. They're talking trash about me. She eats them for breakfast. Can't ask for more than that. I mean, why are they talking about me anyway? Why the fuck are they talking about me? They're trying to get attention. They're trying to get you guys to come. They want Matthew Nichols over there to go troll him with his McDonald's music. I don't know. It's nice to see Matthew Nichols here. He was this close to losing his wrench. Yeah, Matt, you were. Why give you a wrench if you ain't going to be here? I thought you were going to protect me. And you just disappear? Like Stinkbug. Why give her a wrench? She ain't going to be here. It's other people that deserve wrenches. Matthew Nichols got a fucking wrench. And he's never here anymore. He's gracing us with his presence tonight, all the way from the fucking UK. Where you been, kid? Tell us. Where you been? Exposing a 15-year-old? She's on her way out, that's for sure. The high-level people already want her done. I vouch for her ass. But every time I go into Scuff's Frank little chat to call him out on his own channel, she's right in there. She's living in there. Then you heard about Cowboy talking about her. She must be part of that shit, too. Another backstabber. They smile in your face. They smile in your face. They're all blinded by the fucking light.
Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night. In the dark with the lumps of the adolescent bumps his way to his house. With a boulder on my shoulder, feeling kinda older, I track the merry-go-round. With his barrier please and his knees and weaves and that Calliope crash to the ground. Now Scott with a slingshot blindly found a tender spot over in the sand. And some bloodshot forget-me-not the daddies within air shall take the bloodshot turn up the band. Some sound like the sister with my manager mister. Ask me I got what it takes. She said I told you once I need to something's wrong. She got down, but she never got tight. She's gonna make it through the night.
You know, there's a lot of women out there that are attracted to bad boys. And then they wonder why they got fucked. They need bad boys in their life. They want to be abused. So they can feel like a victim. Yeah, victim. You know? If you're not fucking smart enough to see the warning signs of a psychopath, then you get what you get. Cali Girl has to kowtow to the fucking hat and the wheel in the fucking high chair because she's afraid not to. Okay, if you heard this voice message, look, I could play this voice message from her. It'd probably make you as sick as it made me. Because every time I get a voice message from her and I try to like empathize with her and give her some good advice, within minutes she's right back on his channel. It's like, what the fuck just happened? I have to be with him. I have to be with Al. Al. You know, I have to be with Al. Good old Al. So he could scare me into loving him. You know, if I don't show up, he calls me now and he has my number and you know, he knows where I live. He pinpointed me right on the fucking map. And he's going to get in the fucking plane with his high chair and come harass me, Tan Man. That's her excuse for this shit. I'm like, what do you think? I'm a fucking moron? Was I born yesterday? Was I fucking born yesterday? All right, Matt, that's a good excuse. You're good. I'm sorry, bro. I was a little upset. I got to be honest with you. I missed you. I fucking missed you. I'll be honest with you. Gave you a wrench. You had my back. You were here. I mean, I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks. It's like, what the fuck? You know? People supposed to be... I'm not reading the chat. I don't know who's calling me an asshole, a pedophile, a this, a that, a this, a that. I'm not looking at this shit. I'm talking right at you. People just stab you in the back all over the place. You know, if Andrew was here, this wouldn't be the show we're having right now. I can tell you that right now. I would never go down this road with her sitting next to me. She wouldn't let me. You know, that's why she's my yin to my yang, if you want to call it. Somebody said that. I've never used that shit before, but kind of sounds good. You know? But you don't know who to trust anymore. You know? Scuff Frank said yesterday on his show while I listened for 2 minutes, Tan Man's done. He's done. He's done. He lost Andrea. He lost Charlie. He lost me. He lost Cowboy. He lost Stinkbug. He lost Cali Girl. Let's review, Frank. I don't know if you saw my stream today, but I think I was at the beach with Andrea, so once again, your hair plugs are out of place. Number 2, Charlie just offed himself. But he did call in today before he offed himself. So last night you were wrong about Charlie. Okay? Cali Girl texts me every fucking day of the week with her bullshit about the cowboy. If he only knew what she was saying about him to me, maybe he would fly there in his high chair and fuck her over. Yeah. She's a double agent. Tan Man, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm like, Cali, the guy's 5'2". He weighs 100 pounds. I mean, he probably can't get through fucking customs with his high chair. They'll probably take it from him. They'll give him a booster seat in the plane. You know? You're going to show up at your house, you're not going to see him. And when he goes down on you without his teeth in his mouth, it's going to feel real strange. But don't worry, you're going to love it. Yeah. Don't worry, it's a whole sensation you never felt before. Getting, you know, oral sex from a guy whose teeth are going to be on the side of the bed. It's wonderful. You're going to love it. I think they call it a gum job or something like that, Cali. You're going to love that. You know? Here's a woman who tells me that I'm on all these high-end streams, Tan Man. Lawyers and P. Diddy trials and, you know. I'm important. And what does she do? She puts herself in harm's way in her own mind, because in my mind, she ain't in harm's way. Ain't nothing harmful about that guy except his face in the camera saying all these nasty things to these women that they love. Why? Because they love bad boys. They love horror movies. They want to dream about him, and so he scares them. Guess Stinkbug loves this shit, being called the C word. But oh, Scuffy Frank, he's so nice to me. We smoke together. He rolls one up and we smoke, and I smoke at the same time. It's a smoke fest. Tan Man, you got to check him out. He promotes you all the time. Promotes me to who? To my own people? I'm thinking about this. I'm saying, who the fuck does this guy promote me to? Trixie? And they wrote me into that bullshit. I felt real special. Oh, this guy's doing a wrap-up show about me. Shit, I must be real special. The only problem is the only people that are watching are my own fucking people. They don't need a wrap-up show. Do they need to know what color I wore today? You can't take the hair plug jokes. Tan Man can't take the hair. How many times are you going to say the same shit over and over? I mean, that's the problem with these trolls. They wear themselves out. Charlie, he wore himself out. It's like he started asking the same shit. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Like, what do you think? I'm a fucking moron, bro? You've been playing that can you hear me game since day one. Or, you're talking over me. You're talking over me. You don't let me speak. You don't let me speak. Nobody's even talking. But this is like his shtick. It's troll shtick. Then he took the troll a little too far today. Then he trolled himself right off the channel. Now look, they can do whatever they want to me. Like I said, we have our Discord. They can't shut me down on that. We can say whatever we want over there. If these guys are all professional YouTube fuck 'em up people, I'm not protected. Shit, I just learned about hashtags two videos ago. You know what I mean? This is some weird shit. And you guys don't know what it's like to be on the other side of this shit. You have no idea. You don't know who to trust. I know who to trust. I know there are people that I do trust. Don't get me wrong. And they know who they are. I'm looking at it, 3 of them right there in front of me right now. Right in front of me. Right now. You know, and the weird thing is, we talked about this earlier. People are dying in Texas. There's floods. The kids are missing all over Texas. Do we really have problems? I know I make it sound like it's the end of the world shit. This is just our little world shit. It's my little headache shit. Okay? But there are fires in California that are burning out of control again. I mean, I know I'm excited about, you know, I'm just passionate about what I'm saying. Because this is our little world of what's happening here. You know, in reality, I don't wish anybody any harm. But you know what? Don't come over here and fuck with us. Don't come over here and play games with me. Because I'm no puppet on a fucking string for these people. Not these weed heads. Not this fucking high chair bitch. And not the people that I warned were part of this family not to go and entertain these morons. But no, if I don't go on, they need their fix. They need their fix. This is like a drug. Is this like a drug to you guys? I mean, honestly, is this like a drug? I mean, people are telling me they don't even watch TV anymore. They just watch IRL. That's it. This is it, man. IRL. You know what kind of freaked me out today? I'm happy about it, but don't get me wrong. I'm going to tell you something. It's Sunday, 4th of July weekend. I was at the beach today, doing what I do. There was about 40 people watching us at the beach today on the stream. I'm saying to myself, can't believe there's 40 people home right now. I mean, I know there's thousands and millions of people on YouTube. I get that. But just, I'm saying to myself, you know, and not that it's a double-edged sword here. I want you guys to enjoy your lives, and I'm glad that you enjoy hanging out with me. But I'm saying, how come they're not at barbecues and shit? How come they're not, I don't know, with their family? You know? I mean, we are the family. I get that. But it's like, you know, 3 o'clock in the afternoon and we got 40 people watching us. To me, that's a lot of people. For a Sunday afternoon at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Like right now, I could see, literally, it's Sunday night, people are home, they got home, party's over, back to work tomorrow. I get that. This is good. This is normal. I love you guys for being with me. But I care about you guys too. And I want you to enjoy your lives, you know. You know, if you're living through me, it's one thing. I get it. It's fine. I'm sharing my life with you guys. There's no doubt about it. Or is it just an addiction to IRL? I mean, it's not just me, because when I'm not on, I know you guys are jumping around all these other streams. I mean, it's something you need to be part of. I guess it must be the interaction that you get. Maybe you're not getting that in real life, so you have the interaction with all these other IRL streamers. And you can fuck with them and troll them and play with them and piss them off and get a reaction from them. It's fun. This is fun. Watch me fuck with this guy. You're an asshole. Just asking you. You know? Listen, I'm not asking you what you do. Again, I'm grateful that you were with me today and Andrea. I really am. It's a double edge, I'm telling you. I want you to be with me. I go on, I put this... Look, do you think I need to have the fucking stream with me at the beach? While I'm sitting with Andrea? Where I can be focusing on other things? But no, I do this because I love it. And I love that you guys are with me. You know? So it's double-edged sword. I'm just looking out for you guys and saying, hey, you know, with all the channels there are on TV during the day, at night, when we're not here, when I don't hit the button, when we're not a family, look, the family part of it, I love. I love to see all you guys, the names, Shelly, some new people that have come in. It's great. But I'm just wondering if this is some kind of like, you know, it's like vaping. It's like an addiction. You know, are you addicted to the keyboard? You know? You guys paying for Netflix? Man, I just don't understand. Like, if I shut it off right now, I bet you half of you run the Scuffy Frank's channel. Because you have to. For why? To see this sickly man smoke pot? I mean, I'm sorry, he's sick. He's sickly. You know, I wish him a long life, health and happiness. Adios, dipshit. Had enough of him talking shit about me. I really did. You know, that whole thing with the hat, too, with the high chair. You know. But let's just call him the high chair from now on. You know? That's his new name. Fuck the hat. The high chair. If I say the high chair, you know what I'm talking about. That's simple. The scary high chair. Man, I've been talking for a while now, huh? Haven't even read the chat. Haven't even looked to see who's here with me. I can see some people. I see Marianne. I see Dina. I see Lucille. Family. Love them. And there's Charlie again. I don't get this, Dina. What the fuck is he doing in this chat? Well, Andrea wants me to come over and stream from her place. Now. That ain't gonna happen. And Bart texted me. Pickleball tomorrow morning, 7:30 to 10. That's something I enjoy. Get back to real reality. You know. 7 to 10 with Bart playing pickleball. You know. Yeah, Dina, I don't want to see Charlie in this chat anymore. I'm not playing. He's done. He tried to eliminate the whole channel today. Thank you, Matthew. I don't understand what Dina's doing. I mean, you know, if you want, I'll do it myself. I figured out how to do it. I'll do it myself. I mean, you see that prick's name in here, you fucking get him out of here. He's not welcome here anymore. He's not welcome. How am I pissing you off, D? You see Charlie in here, and he's just going by? I mean, the guy tried to shut us down today. Should I call him? Should I get him on the phone? Should I get him on the phone? Oh, he already called me after the show. I already dealt with him. I let him have it. I let him have it. I let him have it. Okay, good. That's all I asked. That's it, you know. I don't want to see this guy ever again. I mean, today was just, you know, look, besides what went on with him, you know how many people he triggered with his bullshit that actually went through this trauma with people in their lives? Scuff Frank's in the chat. Get him out of here, please. Matthew, get rid of this guy, please. I don't want to see him in here either. Get rid of him. Scuff yourself. Poof. They all want attention. These people are attention seekers for their own self-gratification. You know what I mean? That's what's happening. Look, Dina wants to play Miss Soft. She wants to be mad at me. Let her be mad. I'm fucking mad. Okay? I'm mad. I don't know why she's getting so mad. I'm seeing the names go by. I'm not... Shit. She's the one in chat. And I'm watching this shit go by, and there he is again. And Scuffy Weedhead. Look, you can all... RD, listen. I don't give a fuck. Goodbye. I don't think you get it. I'm going to name of this stream is going to be called The Shit Show tonight. The Shit Show. Go ahead, D.
David, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I always have your back. I kicked Charlie out twice. For 24 hours, someone is coming in under a fake account every 5 minutes with the name Charlie. Okay? I keep kicking him out. You think I'm not, and I am. It's a troll coming in under a million names. So I don't know why you got to get fucking nasty with me when I did kick him out. It's not him. Goodbye.
RD 1976. Fuck you. How's that, bitch? Take a hike. Matthew, get rid of this prick, too. Dina, I'm sorry, all right? I see his name. I'm getting crazy. I'm getting crazy. It's like I'm getting crazy. It's making me nuts. I'm sorry, all right? RD 1976. Get rid of him. Thank you, Matt. Let him go back to the skank or the hat or scuff dog. Did I say the hat? I meant the high chair. Sorry. Sorry about that. I'll tell you, we're going to have to get some new wrenches around here. You know? Scuff Frank. Everybody's a wrench on his fucking channel. I don't understand that part. I guess it makes them feel important or something. You know? I, for the most part, do ignore the trolls, and I don't even look at the chat, Shelly, most of the time, but, you know, when I look down, I see Charlie's name again going by, I'm like, how does he keep sneaking in here? All right, she explained it. No reason to get mad at me. It makes me sick to see the guy now. I picture a guy who looks like Abbott and Costello, Bud Abbott, with shoe polish hair, trying to get me kicked off of YouTube. I mean... See that? See, Matt? That's why I missed you, bro. I missed you, man. Quick with the trigger. I love it. They're using alts. These are like little kids, you know? They're coming into a chat room. Like Charlie sounds like an adult, but he's a little kid. All these guys are like little kids. You know what I mean? They're like little kids. They never grew up. They can't just be part of this and be nice and have fun and say hello to everybody and just be part of it and add to it. And it's all got to be shit. It's all got to be mudslinging. And how can we fuck with this guy now? What can we do to screw him over tonight? It's like a joke. This shit, there's so many other people that are live streaming in this world. Why do you got to come here? Bother with us. The home of rock and roll. Palm Beach County's home of rock and roll. Why? Matty going full Rambo. I love it. That's why I hired him. Carissa Lawson. Hi, Clarissa. I'm sorry. Whoops. Dina feels unappreciated. She shouldn't. She shouldn't. Okay? She shouldn't feel unappreciated. She knows I love her. She don't have to be so sensitive. She's like the boss of this shit. I mean, you got Buddy East Coast, he's streaming. No room for feelings here. Nah, man, I don't want it to be like that. There's just some people. There's just some people, man. High-level people. You know what I mean? I mean, these trolls are going to pop in and out. I get that part. I'm talking about the regulars. The Charlie, the Cali Girl, the Stuff Frank, who pretends he's the king of all fucking IRL media, when he's just a troll that comes at it in a different way. He has this different approach. And then he has Trixie, the taco queen, to make him feel like everything he's saying must be right because Frank is a god sitting on his pile of marijuana. The marijuana god. Hey, Trixie, I'm going to play a few notes for you now. Watch this. Ain't it foggy outside? All the planes have been grounded. Make me another fucking taco. This guy has got me so wound up, it's not even funny. Tan Man did this, and Tan Man did that, and Tan Man said that, and Tan Man's hair did this, and he wore this, and he did that. Sucks. Because I did like the guy. That's the worst part about it. I liked him. And then he ran right to the high chair. Right to the motherfucking high chair. Couldn't wait to be part of that douchebag. Couldn't wait to be part of the high chair. It just irks me so bad that he was the one, day one, in that freaking chat log. I mean, I wasn't there. People are sending me this shit. I'm like, Scuffy Frank, Scuffy Frank, Scuffy Frank, Scuffy Frank, Scuffy Frank, Scuffy Frank, Scuffy Frank. Scuffy Troll. Listen, cowboy, listen, high chair boy, you need to hit the button on the side of the microphone to turn it on so people can hear what you're saying. That's number one. Then you just leave the camera on with your face in front of it for about 4,000 hours. Then you can monetize your channel. See, I use a clown, but you could use your face because it's scarier than the clown. And that'll get Cali Girl to have nightmares about you. And Stinkbug to have nightmares about you. And they'll have to watch because they'll be afraid not to because you're a scary guy. But listen, before you do all this scaring, make sure you take the Muppets off the high chair. Because that will just change the whole mood if they see the Muppets in the high chair. And you know the Gerber baby food that you eat? Maybe you shouldn't show that with the baby spoon. And listen, when you tape on your mustache, you know that new mustache you've been taping on your face? To make yourself look older? Make sure it's straight, bro. Make sure it's straight. Your mustache is crooked. Your new mustache, what'd that cost you? Would you get that shit on Amazon? You follow the Scuffy Frank's rule of engagement, and you'll be just as a success as Scuffy Frank, who now has all my viewers because he's talking about me. So when I'm not on, Scuffy Frank has his show about the Tan Man. So everybody will want to join Scuffy Frank because he's so successful in the IRL world. I don't even get that part. How successful are you, Frank? I mean, are you just starting out like everybody else? That's why you need 4,000 watch hours? Or have you been doing this for years? Or did they shut you down already? And you have to restart everything. I'm not sure I get it. Why is your advice so... Why are you the rule of the Burger King hat? Why is everything you say like law in IRL? When you got 10 people watching you. Then you got 19, because 9 of them are from my channel, because I wasn't on. Best thing that can happen to these pricks is I don't show up. Why? Because it's an addiction. Back to that. Must be an addiction, because if I'm not on, we got to watch somebody. Got to watch somebody. There's nothing else on TV. No movies on. You know, there's nothing to do in this world to go out or have some fun. We got to watch somebody else because the family isn't together tonight. So we got to take it on a run. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Listen, last night I watched this couple. I told you that 100 people watching. Okay, I went in the chat. You guys it would be like Bill and Aggie having their own show. You know, and they'd go on and I was like, hey, great stream. You guys seem like really awesome people. Good luck with everything. They're like, thank you, Tan Man. Welcome to the show. Within 5 minutes, I got bored and I shut it off. But, you know, I was checking it out. I didn't see the fascination with this shit. They weren't really saying anything that, was keeping my attention. I was just, saying to myself, maybe I should get one of these things. It looks pretty good. Steadicam. I think they were in the hood interviewing some African-American kid. Trying to be, hey, look, we're a white couple and we're in the hood and we didn't get shot yet. Look at us. Maybe that's why they had 100 people watching, waiting to see if they get killed. You know what I mean? Maybe I missed that part. They were talking to one African-American kid and they were like, you're so nice. It's so nice. You're so nice to us. We're here in your neighborhood and you're being so nice to us. You didn't try to mug us. You didn't ask us for anything. I mean, maybe that's what I missed and that's why there were 100 people watching. Hey, Mary and Bob are going to go into the hood with their new gimbal and see if they can't get mugged or shot by the Bloods and the Crips. Maybe that's what I missed, and that's why there were 100 people watching, because I didn't see that part. I only saw the nicety stuff. And I was like, hey, you seem like really nice people. Mary and Bill, you know? I'm sorry, I never meant to be so bad to you guys. I really didn't. I had never meant to be so bad. You know, I'm just wound up from today. I had the best fucking day. And it got ruined. Got ruined. You know? But I never meant to be bad to you guys.
I never meant to be so bad to you. One thing I said that I would never do. A look from you and I would fall from grace. And that would wipe the smile right from my face. Do you remember when we used to dance? And incidents arose from circumstance. One thing led to another, we were young. And we would scream together, songs unsung. It was the heat of the moment, telling me what my heart meant. The heat of the moment, showed in your eyes. And now you find yourself in 82. The disco hotspots hold no charm for you. You can't concern yourself with bigger things. You catch a pull and ride the dragon's wings. 'Cause it's the heat of the moment. The heat of the moment. The heat of the moment. Showed in your eyes.
You know, it's funny because after what happened today, what's up, buddy? After what happened today, I came home and I went to check on Aunt Sandy.
It's Scuffed Frank to tune in daily to my show and vent thoughts on the Tan Man sent $3. We discuss daily Tan Man's outbursts. Please join us live on it at Scuffed Frank 693. That is Scuffed Frank 693.
There you go. You can catch the wrap-up show. You can hear it from this sickly man. He's probably sick. I mean, I'm sorry about that if he is. He looks like he's sick, emaciated. Somebody who has no audience, that has to, you know, feed off of mine, you know, base his show around me. Who the fuck am I? You know, who am I? I'm still trying to figure that out. You know, who am I in this world of IRL? You know? You know, my family doesn't even watch me. My fucking family don't even watch me. And how much that hurts me? My own family doesn't watch me. My mother, my sister, my brother. They don't understand this. They're not addicted to this at all. They don't even understand this. They don't understand what I'm doing. I mean, I invite you to go to Scuff Frank and eat his fucking lunch. Go have some tacos with Trixie. You know, they watch me on their big screen TV. Imagine that. On a big screen TV. Wonder how I look on the big screen. I never even saw myself on the big screen. I see myself on the phone. Only time I ever saw me was in the wide angle instead of the little box. But a lot of people are watching. A lot of friends from back home are watching. You know, they actually reach out to me to see if I'm going to be on. So I guess that, you know, the people are enjoying it. But my own family, nope. That hurts. Yeah, I was surprised when my son... Fuck you.
Scuffed Frank 693 please tune in sent $3 no hard feelings Tan Man. Trixie and I enjoy dissecting you show.
Miss Sunshine, hi, welcome. Welcome to the family. I'm sorry you caught us on an off night. We'd probably be playing Name That Tune tonight. Somebody would win something. It just, we got caught up in some controversy today. And, you know, I don't want you to think that I'm always like this because I'm really not. You know, I got my co-host back today and I was in a great mood and things kind of went in the wrong direction, let's call it. And, you know, things just went south. All, you know, all good things must come to an end. You know, I was saying that the other day, how, you know, if I could just freeze time once in a while, I'd just freeze a moment in time. I would have liked to have freeze today's moment in time where me and Andrew were at the beach and just had that straw in my mouth, enjoying my ice cold beer on a hot, hot day by the beach with all these G-strings running around, playing great rock and roll. That's what we do. You normally. You kind of stepped into a family atmosphere. It's just our families having a little discussion here tonight. And, you know, it'll all be back to normal soon. You know, I have a female co-host that when she's with me, this would never happen because she wouldn't let it. I know that. But, you know, you get me alone and, you know, it's all bets are off. You never know what's going to happen next. You know? And what about you on that gay guy show? The gay guy show? Yeah, I'm a big supporter of LGBTQ. You know? LGBTQ. I can't even say it right. The fat boy was, you mean the kid, the guy in the wheelchair, in the high chair? With the mustache? The Amazon mustache that he bought? To make him look more scarier? The skank's over there taking advantage of another old lady. Let's all run. We've seen that movie before. So sad what she does. Miss Sunshine, I like that name. It's a good one. Listen, like I said, Frank, you know, it's like it's really like, it really is like look, you got Cowboy comes at you like this scary monster in a fucking high chair with his Muppets behind him and his little Gerber baby food that you don't see off camera. He's got his face right in the camera. He's got these googly eyes like Marty Feldman from Young Frankenstein. You ever see that shit? Young Frankenstein? Scary shit. Scares you into having to watch. And if you don't tune in, he's going to call your house and threaten you and wonder where you are. And then he's going to show up at your door. You ever see that movie Little Man? The Little Man movie? Like the kid, it's really a guy, he's like a baby, they got an AI face on him, I guess. That's what he reminds me of. Little Guy. That was a good movie too, it was funny. I'm not sure if it was called Little Guy or Little Man or something like that. You know, I think with Damon Williams and stuff, they adopted him, and he was like a baby with a mustache. You know? You want to watch somebody good, go watch Buddy East Coast. At least he's real. I mean, the guy, he's real. I'm real. I feel like I'm real. I don't pull punches. Whatever I'm thinking, that's what I'm saying. I don't change my voice. You know? I don't put on an act for you guys. It is what it is. What you see is what you get. You don't like it? Boom. Change the fucking channel. I don't give a shit. Long as Lucille's here and Rizzer and T-Ray and Dina and the family, Penelope, Shelly, Marianne. Did I say T-Ray twice? Love her. You know? But East Coast is real. What you see with Matthew, now that he's back, I'm happy. It's like, you know, you win some, you lose some. I lost this one, I got this one back. You know? But he's not real? Well, I don't know him as well as maybe you do. I don't believe everything I read there, Jimmy Chang. You know? All I know is what I see from him, and he seems like a cool dude. Laid back. I know he has his moments. I like his stories. There you go. People actually enjoy when he sings White Nights in White Satin. Jimmy Chang is a troll. Matthew knows. Take him out, bro. Don't let him talk about fucking Buddy East Coast like that. Get rid of his ass. All these little kids come in here and they play their game. I'm telling you something nice about somebody that I like, and they have to just throw a monkey wrench right into it. You know what I mean? Buddy East Coast is 100%. There you go. He's in the bin. Matthew, I'm so glad you're here, bro. I missed you. Yeah, you got fans here, buddy. They love you. You know? Yeah, but the Scuffy Frank advertising, why does he have to advertise on my show? You know what I mean? Why advertise here? Shit, I was on a show last night, had 100 viewers. Could have advertised there. That would have been a lot better. You know? The family already knows where to find you. And your laid-back, weed-like attitude. Mr. Know-It-All, Mr. Stream-It-All. You know, I hate to do this to you, but you know what? You have desecrated me so much in the last few days that you got this shit coming. I told you, Frank, I got a microphone also. I told you, I got a microphone also, Frank. You want to fuck with me? You want to fuck with the bull, Frank? You're going to get the horns. And that's what you're getting right now. You know? And don't play the fucking victim with me. You're not a victim. It's just your soft tone. See, I'm hard-edged. I get that. I got that Brooklyn hard-edged attitude. I got that. You have your soft tone come at them with that fake bullshit and tell everybody what's true and what's not true. This is what's really happening, folks, from the weed head point of view, with a soft tone. Those are the guys you gotta watch out for. Like guys like me, tell it to you straight up. I don't fucking play games with you. I got no filter. Like I said, if Andrea was with me, this would have never have happened. I wish she was. She had some other things she had to take care of, and then she actually reached out to me, and it's kind of late for that. We've been going for 2 hours. I've been fucking rambling for 2 hours about nothing when I'd be playing fucking rock and roll like I love to do, and that's all I love to do. Pissed me off more than anything about today. Shit, I wanted to see a little of that video from today. I really enjoyed it. I felt it was going good. I liked the music. I liked the whole... I wanted to see Andrea on camera in her bathing suit. I didn't really look at her as much as I wanted to. You know, I really wanted to watch that, you know? It would have been good viewing. There was some really beautiful women there as well in their G-strings, hence G-string radio. And, you know, I was looking forward to it. Then all of a sudden, they're like, delete it, get rid of it, gotta get rid of it. You know? And it was almost, you know, when I shut that thing off, it was almost 250 people that watched us sit at the beach. 250 people. I was surprised. On a Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock, I don't even know what time it was. You know? And I couldn't even enjoy it. I really wanted to see it. And it sucked that I had to delete that video. Did I have to delete that video? Would I have gotten in trouble? How did TK Pines pop into our chat room and say that he's the one who reported us? I mean, the guy hasn't been here in months. I guarantee if you go see the skank right now, you'll see him all over that chat. I mean, where did he come from? I haven't seen the guy. He's been hiding in the fucking woods. Like I said, the last thing I did was hook him up with a friend of mine. I don't know what happened with him. Is there anything nice I could say of Frank as a gesture of peace? Yeah. I got something nice I could say. I could say, Frank, every time you suck on that joint, it's like sucking on your father's penis. Sound familiar, douchebag? There's your piece. Maybe the fucking wheelchair, fucking high chair, has got nothing nice to say to you. Maybe your boy, the high chair's got something nice to say to you. I begged your ass not to go over there, and you ran like a little bitch. You don't like when I call you that, do you, Frank? I heard you. Maybe because it's true. Maybe you don't like that word. Maybe your parents called you that when you were a kid. Is that what happened? Did your mommy and daddy call you a little bitch when you were a baby? Or a little kid, a teenager, a toddler? And now it's all coming back to you? Asking me what fucking brand of cigarettes my mother smoked? You think you're funny, Frank? You think your questions are funny? You got everybody fooled that you're the nicest guy on IRL. You don't got me fooled. You really don't, Frank. You just have a different approach. You have a different approach. You got a face for radio. with a different approach. Okay? You come off as this ever-knowing everything person that knows it all about IRL. You got all the advice in the world, but you got no views. Where's the viewers, Frank? I mean, well, why are you giving me advice anyway? What I'm doing wrong, what I did wrong, what I'm doing wrong. I mean, I wish you all the best, and I hope you blow up and become the new, I don't know, Cheech and Chong of IRL. You and Trixie become the new Cheech and Chong of IRL. Okay? I warned you, Frank. I warned you that I had a microphone also. So when you were sitting there blasting my ass last night, you were just stirring the pot, brother. That's all you were doing. And maybe all this publicity I'm giving you is going to get you more views. But I think when the people go over there and realize everything I'm saying is correct, right down to the Les Paul that smells like weed, they're going to say, you know what, Tan Man was right. Something ain't fucking right with this Burger King guy. What's up with this fucking guy? He looks sick. And maybe he is sick. And maybe he's smoking medicinal marijuana like it's shit they can't grow it fast enough for this guy to smoke. How's that for something nice? And the sad part is, I started off my show today apologizing to him. You know, but then I saw some things, Frank. I saw the name of your stream. Tan Man, whatever the fuck. And whatever you put last night on your little clip. Tan Man. Do you think anybody gives a shit because you're using my name on your clips? Shit, my clips don't even get views. Why should yours? Why use me? Why don't you say, I don't know, Joe Rogan? Why don't you use his name? You know what I'm saying? Why using me? I'm nobody. I got a little group of people that we're all family here. We're friends. We're family. They love each other. They talk to each other more than they talk to me. Half the time, they're not even listening to me. They're just talking to each other, which is fine. I got no problem with that. You know, I really don't. That's what this is. But people come over to you for wisdom. Wisdom. Frank's got all the answers. And not only that, he's got the chords too. So not after he tells you about all this shit that's going on and the hair plugs going on in IRL, he's going to play a song for you. It's a beautiful format. Kumbaya. And it comes with a taco. Trixie's going to make you a taco if you come watch. She'll mail it to your ass. You do a wrap-up show about the fucking high chair from now on, okay, Frank? Do that. You breathe life into that fucking hat. Now stick with his ass. Don't come back here like Mr. Nice Guy who stabbed me in the fucking back. Talking about me drinking beer out of a straw like I'm an alcoholic. I think that's more of a pussy drinker than an alcoholic. I'm sure I'm going to get a call from some people as soon as I end this stream. I don't even give a fuck anymore. I've been apologizing to everybody for the last 3 months. I haven't heard one person apologize to me. Not once. Everybody's, my best friend. They're all my best friend. Everybody's your best friend. We love you, Tan Man. We love you. Do you? Or is it just a game and I'm a puppet on a fucking string for your amusement? Problem is, I wasn't born yesterday. No, I wasn't. I've done everything twice. 3 times. I'm not even reading what these people are writing, so they can write whatever they want. I see Brian says, hi, Tan Man. How you doing, buddy? You know? Go to hell, Norma. Norma always comes in here and stirs the pot, that pot anyway. She can go suck on fucking Scuffy Frank's stained weed fingers for all I give a shit. You know? Well, I think I said my piece. Nah, you didn't have to warn me about him, you know. I figured it out myself. You know, just like I figured out the Skank Queen. That was a little easier. It only took a couple of days to figure her out. This guy has a whole different approach, so it's more of a, you know, soft sell. Let's put it that way. You know, at least you can call me an asshole and you can see how passionate I am about what I'm talking about. Yeah, get rid of her, Matt. She's nothing here anyway. She comes here, she says nasty shit. I think she's one of Buddy East Coast fucking trolls anyway. You know, no disrespect to him, but he's got his own fucking trolls that come here. You know. But you know, it's those people that smile in your face and all the time they want to take your place. The backstabbers. It's a song. Happens every day. You know, his approach is a soft sell to you guys. Worked on Stinkbug. I don't know what really worked on Stinkbug. You know, if I smoke pot on stream, I bet you Stinkbug be watching me right now. I really do. Frank's such a nice guy. Cowboy's such a nice guy. I don't know, I didn't call you the C word, he did. Mr. Nice Guy. I only went there to troll him, Tan Man. I asked you to stay away from him. So now he's calling you the C word. He's going to make you a mod on his channel. A fucking mod. A mod. What's wrong with you people? Want to be a mod on that channel? Be associated with that shit? I bet you he sends you a mustache in the mail so you can all look alike. Oh, that's a good question, Shelley. Why does it... Maybe somebody can answer... Maybe Buddy can answer this. Buddy, you would know better than me. Why does a troll get off on being a troll? Why does Charlie enjoy being a troll so much? Please don't blame Buddy East Coast for your trolls. I'll admit who mine are, and I don't know Robert. Okay, buddy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, brother. You know, I watched your show too. I thought I saw this guy's name over there. I'm sorry. You know, I'm not disrespecting you whatsoever. I promote you. These other fucking morons. You know, like I say, I'm going to go off. Buddy East Coast usually goes on when I go off. See, that's good about him. You know, at least he waits for me to go off. You know? That's cool. It's like, all right, so you watch Buddy now. If you didn't get your fill with me, go watch Buddy. Buddy East Coast. He's great. He rips him a new asshole. I love Buddy. He's better at this than I'll ever be. You know, and then he'll play his song right between ripping somebody a new asshole. So that's even better. On his guitar. See, all I have is my playlist. Luce, don't let them affect you, baby. You know, it's the trolls. It's not the new trolls that pop in here that we never saw their name and then they just start throwing mud against the screen. It's the people that we trusted as family that have pretty much stabbed us in the back. You know, Charlie tried to get us shut down today. Scuffy Frank, all he wants to do is get you to watch his bullshit so he can tell you what I'm doing wrong. what I said wrong, what I wore wrong, what I drank wrong, you know. No, I don't hate Buddy. I don't hate Buddy. You know, there was a tape surfacing around with the high chair showing up at Andrea's job. Yeah. A tape of him showing up at her job. You know, I took a little heat for that but I didn't know about it. I had no idea. There was nothing I could really do. If you don't know something that's going on, then how are you supposed to know? But this guy showed up at her job with his little body and his big fucking head and his whirly eyes and, you know. He's going to get himself in trouble. I don't think he realizes what he's doing. You know, he's supposed to be a realtor also. Do you think anybody would buy a house from this fucking moron if they saw his live stream and the shit that he's saying? I mean, honestly. I mean, I sell pickleball equipment. That's a little different. I mean, the guy's a realtor. Who's going to take this fucking guy seriously? What, if you don't buy the house, he's going to fucking scare you into buying the house? I don't know. I mean, he's a realtor. You know, a lot of shit going on behind the scenes I can't even talk to you guys about. A lot of shit you don't even know about. But let's just put it this way. The authorities are involved. That's how stupid, okay, how over the line this moron has gone, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Another reason why you haven't seen Andrea in a while. Okay? A lot of shit I'm dealing with that you don't even know about. I have all this pent up anger. I got anger management issues. You have no idea. You know. And then Scuff Frank gives him an idea. I told you about these two beautiful women that take care of the elderly that I was going to stream with on Saturday night. They rescheduled. Now I'm going to do it in a place where I'm not even going to tell you where I'm going to be. I told you where I was going to be. And I was going to meet them there. And I thought I'd introduce them to the family. So what do I get the news that this fucking pothead moron who's Mr. Know-It-All about IRL is talking to the fucking high chair about coming over there and cross-streaming with me to throw these women off their game right off the bat. Right off the bat. He's going to bring his little high chair and his mustache and cross-stream with me. I swear to God, he would have got a selfie stick right up his ass. He really would have. This guy has taken me to the brink of fucking negative energy. Really. It went from him crying and hugging me and thanking me for giving him a break to me just... I can't even look at the guy anymore. I can't look at him. And people are just sticking him in my face. There he is. What you can't see is the high chair. It's my favorite picture right there. Go watch him. Al Miller. That's what you're going to see. Somebody stream sniped me? I don't even know what that means, but fuck them. Who cares? I don't even know what that means. Frank. Biker realtor. You know, buy yourself a Harley, you'll look real tough. You'll scare women right out of their fucking panties. Like Cali Girl, who gets all wet when he calls her the C word. Or tells her, you better fucking call me bitch. I'll come to your house and rip you right out. Gets her panties wet. She loves the bad boys. Tan Man, I'm afraid. What do I do? What do I do, Tan Man? If I don't communicate with him, he'll come for me. You gotta come to California. What do you think, I'm a fucking moron, Callie? I mean, I don't even know if I'm being taped by her anymore. That's why I don't pick up the phone. She leaves me voice messages. Should I play you guys the voice message from her? She said, please don't play this voice message. Why? It's too embarrassing? Or will Al Miller hear it and wheel his fucking high chair right to her door if he hears this next message that I hit on my phone? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. That's who I am. I'm not going to do it. The Stinkbug thing, that's public knowledge. You know, that's already out there. Somebody sent that to me. Public knowledge. You know, a voicemail from somebody, kind of off limits. You know what I mean? I would never do that to anybody else. You know, it's not who I am. But I can tell you right now, pretty much went the way I just said. I just want you to know I'm scared. I'm scared of him, so if I don't if he doesn't see me on his channel now, he's gonna come after. So now when you see Callie over there as the only one, or having phone sex with him, or calling him baby, honey, sweetie, Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, you know, Kermit the Frog, Cowboy the Mustache, High Chair Boy, whatever affectionate word she's saying, she's only doing this because she's afraid for her safety in California. So Tan Man, you have to understand, I'm only doing this because I'm afraid. That's the reason why your friends or your family see me on the phone with him or on his chat, because Sweetie, Honey, Pooh Bear might get upset with me and come to California and high chair me to death. Sick shit, right? You know, I was told not to give this prick publicity, but I don't even give a shit anymore. I really don't. You know, you guys can all be fucking scared together. Go ahead. Watch him stick his face right up to the camera. With his bullshit. Look at me, I'm fucking scary, aren't I, guys? And I got a motorcycle. Whoa! Not only am I scary, but I got a motorcycle too. But hey, buy a house from me. I'm Al Miller, the motorcycle man. The king of Delray now. Mr. Johnny Browns himself. You're looking for Al Miller? He'll be at Johnny Brown's. Where's Johnny Brown's? Right across from Kilwins. Right across from Kilwins. I don't know, did you see him the other night when he cross-streamed me? He walked past me. I'm like, and there he is. The little douchebag. Tan. Yeah, keep walking, you jerk off. You know what I say?
Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people...
Listen, tomorrow, if you guys are around, probably around, I don't know, 11, 12, I'm going to go play pickleball with Bart in the morning. Then I'm probably going to go to Andrea's and we're going to stream from there. I know she loves the family. She really enjoys being on with me. And it's really good when she's with me. We'll put all this to bed. We'll let it be. I said what I had to say. These people are going to come back at me now. I know what's going to happen. I'm probably going to get some nasty messages. I'm going to get beat up on some other channels. I really don't give a fuck. What I don't know won't hurt me because I'm not watching them. I'm not watching them. So, you know, it's people telling me what's going on. Oh, this one said this one said that. I don't even know what's going on. I mean, my name's David, by the way. Tan Man, that's just my online bullshit. Okay? These people want to get off on playing off of me and you. See, you guys are the real celebrities here. Not me. They want you, not me. I don't bring anything to the table for them. You guys bring everything to the table. They don't want to talk to themselves. They want to talk to people. They want to be heard. Okay? Well, I begged Scuffy Frank to stay away. I said, Stinkbug, Cali, stay away from this psycho. He's nobody. He's a muppet. He's a midget. He's nothing. He's in a high chair. He's got a fake mustache now. You can't even see him when he's got his hat on. He's rubbing his breasts. That gets them all excited. That's get the women's panties wet when Al Miller rubs his tits. How do I know? I'll tell you how I know. Because he did it on my show, and people are like, dude, he's got to stop that immediately. He's got to stop. I mean, you know, if anything, look, I know you like him, you like his laugh and all that shit, but please, tell him to keep his fucking shirt on and stop rubbing himself. But some people love it. They can't get enough of it. The Al Miller nipple rub. The Al Miller nipple rub in the high chair. You know, when he rubs his nipples, y'all the ladies get excited. You know, he sits there with no shirt on. Wow, he's really skinny. He must have a big dick. Skinny men have big dicks. Wow, the cowboy must have a big dick. Bet he has a big dick. So he's talking about his double dick down and sticking his double dick down in people's mouths. He must have a big dick. Such a little guy. Skinny man with a big dick and beautiful nipples. Oh my God, when he rubs those nipples, the ladies faint. I know Cali Girl faints. Stinkbug's fainting all over the place. She can't wait for Scuffy Frank to rub his nipples. I'm sorry. You gotta call a spade, guys. It is what it is. Coming to you from the high chair. Imagine he put his fake mustache on his nipples. These girls would go wild. Fucking wild. Imagine having a mustache on your nipple. I know it sounds fucking gross, but some of these women love it. They can't look away. They get that notification that the crib, I don't know if I should call him the baby crib or the fucking high chair. I don't know what to call this guy anymore. It's amazing how I come on here for 2.5 hours and just rattle this shit out. You know? It's all built up inside of me. Like, I'm not this kind of person in real life. You call me on the phone, you never get this person. But these people, I feel like, have just done me so wrong with this IRL shit. And then I'll tell you how there are floods and people are dying. They can't find their kids. There's fires in California. And this is what I'm upset about. I'm sorry. It's not really who I am. I don't talk like this. The annoying mother goose. All right, Matt. We'll do that for you, Bubba. He has nobody watching him at the moment because they're all over here. As soon as I shut this down in about 2 seconds, not that I'll know because I don't give a shit. I'm glad you were with me tonight. I'm glad I got to vent to you. You are my family. I fucking love you guys. You are the celebrities. You're the ones they want. Not me. You. They want to say they had Bill and Aggie on their channel. They want to say they had Matthew Nichols on their channel. They want to say they had Shelley on their channel. They want to say they had Dean on their channel. They want to say they had RZA on their channel. They want to say they had TK on their channel. They definitely want to say they had Penelope on their channel. They would give their left nipple to have Lucille Balls on their channel. Just to say that they had them on their channel. Because you guys are what matters, not me. I'm like a monster to them. Like I said, I got the voice. It's you guys that they all want. That I'm blessed to have. And I know I'm blessed to have you guys. And I'm not going to take that for granted. Not the trolls that come in here. The people. Like this guy, Frank Dong. I don't know you, Frank. I don't know you, bro. You know, if you're around a couple of more times, you become part of the family. The rest of the names I just mentioned have been here with me for the last 3 months. And it's always going to be like that. No matter how this channel grows or doesn't grow, these people will always be with me. And that's what we created here, a family. The trolls get filtered out. The real people are here, and we know who they are. There's really about 30 of us. T-Ray, how much more can I tell you I love you? Shit, I instant messaged you. I don't know if you saw it, but I thanked you. And, you know, you could do no wrong with me, baby. I know you got my back. I know who to trust. I know who to trust. And I love Dina. I'm sorry if I, you know, Dina, you know you're the last person I want to be mad at me ever. But, you know, if you're gonna jump in the middle of my rant, you know, it's just gonna happen. And I'm sorry. Okay? Anyway. Whew. It was a good show, I guess. It was a good show. We lost some people, we gained some people. But, like I said, let it be. Tomorrow, if you guys can, I'll probably be with Andrea sometime in the afternoon. I know she wants to stream with me. I love you all. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if I came off like an asshole tonight. Just so much shit, man. So much shit. Once I hit this button, it all goes away. I have my egg salad. I'm going to lay in bed. I'm going to watch what happened to the Mets in the recap video. And then tomorrow's another day. Another day in paradise, in Tanland. I love you guys.
Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. But though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be.